Where do you like to go in that area? In my area, there is a lovely park with a jogging track and a serene lake. I enjoy spending time there, especially in the mornings or evenings, taking walks or simply sitting by the lake and enjoying the peaceful surroundings. Additionally, there is a cozy coffee shop nearby where I often go to relax and catch up on reading. Do you know any famous people in your area? While I am not personally acquainted with any famous individuals in my area, there have been instances where I have come across local celebrities or public figures during community events or cultural gatherings. It is always interesting to see them being involved in community initiatives and supporting local causes. What are some changes in the area recently? Recently, there have been several positive changes in the area. The local government has undertaken initiatives to improve the infrastructure, including renovating roads, enhancing public transportation options, and creating more green spaces. Additionally, new businesses and restaurants have opened up, providing more diverse options for residents. Do you know any of your neighbors? Yes, I am fortunate to have friendly and welcoming neighbors. We have developed good relationships and often engage in friendly conversations. We occasionally organize small gatherings or neighborhood events, which provide an opportunity to strengthen community bonds. How often do you make telephone calls? Why or why not? I make telephone calls quite regularly. It is an essential mode of communication for me to stay connected with friends, family, and colleagues. It allows for real-time conversations, which can be more personal and efficient for certain matters. Moreover, it provides a chance to catch up and maintain strong relationships, even when physically distant. Who do you spend the most time talking to on the telephone? Why? I spend the most time talking to my family members on the telephone. They are an important part of my life, and keeping in touch with them is a priority. Regular conversations with my parents, siblings, and extended family help us stay connected, share updates, and offer support to each other, especially when we are physically apart. When do you think you'll next make a telephone call? Why? I think I will next make a telephone call later this evening. I have plans to catch up with a close friend who lives in a different city. It has been a while since we last spoke, and I am looking forward to sharing stories, discussing recent events, and simply enjoying a friendly conversation. Do you sometimes prefer to send a text message instead of telephoning? Why or why not? Yes, there are instances when I prefer to send a text message instead of making a phone call. Texting is convenient for quick and concise communication, especially when the message does not require immediate or detailed discussion. It is also a preferred mode for sharing small updates, confirming plans, or exchanging brief information without disrupting the recipient's schedule. Do you mind noises? I am generally tolerant of noises to a certain extent. While some noises may not bother me, others can be more disruptive or irritating depending on the context and intensity. However, I do appreciate a peaceful and quiet environment whenever possible, as it allows for better focus and relaxation. Do any noises bother you? Certain noises can bother me, particularly loud and constant noises that interfere with concentration or relaxation. For example, construction noises or excessive traffic can be disruptive and make it challenging to concentrate or have a peaceful environment. However, I understand that living in an urban setting means encountering different noises as part of daily life. Are cities becoming noisier? In general, cities tend to be noisier compared to the countryside due to the higher population density and various urban activities. The constant movement, traffic, construction, and vibrant city life contribute to increased noise levels. However, efforts are being made in many cities to implement noise reduction measures and promote a quieter and more peaceful urban environment. Where is there louder noise, in cities or in the countryside? Loud noise levels are typically more prevalent in cities due to the bustling urban activities, transportation systems, and dense population. In contrast, the countryside tends to offer a quieter atmosphere with natural sounds like birds chirping or the rustling of leaves. However, it is worth noting that noise levels can vary depending on specific locations within cities or the countryside. What type of noise do you come across in your daily life? In my daily life, I encounter a variety of noises. Some common ones include traffic noise, the hum of electronic devices, people talking, sirens, and general city sounds. Additionally, I might come across sounds related to construction, public transportation, or neighborhood activities. However, there are also pleasant sounds such as laughter, music, and the sounds of nature that bring joy to daily life. Are there any sounds that you like? Yes, there are many sounds that I enjoy. The sound of raindrops falling, waves crashing on the shore, or the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind can be incredibly soothing and calming. I also appreciate the sounds of laughter, music, and birdsong as they bring positivity and a sense of vitality to the surroundings. Additionally, the sound of loved ones' voices and their comforting words can be immensely reassuring and heartwarming. Part 2. Question and answer. Describe the person in your family who you most admire. You should say what their relationship is to you, what they have done in their life, what they do now, and explain why you admire them so much. The person in my family whom I admire the most is my grandfather. He holds a special place in my heart and has been a significant influence in my life. My grandfather is my maternal grandfather, so we share a strong bond as family members. He has been a constant source of love, support, and guidance throughout my life. As the patriarch of our family, he holds a position of respect and admiration. Throughout his life, my grandfather has accomplished remarkable things. He worked tirelessly as a school teacher, dedicating himself to shaping the minds of countless students. His passion for education was evident in his commitment to his students' success and his willingness to go the extra mile to ensure they received a quality education. After retiring from his teaching career, my grandfather continued to contribute to society in meaningful ways. He devoted his time to volunteer work, focusing on initiatives related to education and community development. His selflessness and dedication to serving others have left a lasting impact on the lives of many. Even in his current phase of life, my grandfather remains an active and engaged individual. He spends his time pursuing his hobbies and interests, which include reading, gardening, and playing traditional musical instruments. His enthusiasm for lifelong learning and his curiosity about the world inspire me to embrace new experiences and constantly seek personal growth. There are several reasons why I admire my grandfather so much. Firstly, his unwavering integrity and strong moral compass have always been evident in his actions. He has consistently demonstrated honesty, fairness, and compassion, serving as a role model for me and others in our family. Furthermore, my grandfather possesses a remarkable level of wisdom and knowledge. He has a deep understanding of life and imparts valuable life lessons and guidance. I often turn to him for advice, knowing that his insights are rooted in a wealth of experience and wisdom. Above all, my admiration for my grandfather stems from his unconditional love and support. He has always been there for me, offering encouragement during difficult times and celebrating my achievements. His presence and belief in me have given me the confidence to pursue my dreams and face challenges head-on. In conclusion, my grandfather is the person in my family whom I admire the most. As a teacher, a volunteer, and a constant source of love and guidance, he has made a significant impact on my life and the lives of others. His integrity, wisdom, and unwavering support have shaped me into the person I am today. I am forever grateful to have him as my grandfather and strive to embody his admirable qualities in my own life. Part 3, Questions and Answers. Is family important in your country? Yes, family holds significant importance in my country. Family is considered the foundation of society, and its values, traditions, and bonds are deeply ingrained in our culture. Family plays a central role in our lives, providing support, love, and a sense of belonging. How has the size of the family changed in the last few decades in your country? In recent decades, there has been a noticeable shift in the size of families in my country. Traditionally, larger, extended families were more common, with several generations living under one roof. However, due to changing societal dynamics, economic factors, and urbanization, the average family size has reduced. Nuclear families, consisting of parents and their children, have become more prevalent. How do you think the family will change in the future? It is difficult to predict with certainty, but it is likely that families will continue to evolve in the future. With rapid globalization and technological advancements, families might become more geographically dispersed, leading to increased reliance on virtual communication. Moreover, societal changes, shifting gender roles, and the emphasis on individualism may influence the dynamics within families. However, the core values of love, support, and togetherness are likely to remain important regardless of any changes. What role do grandparents play in the family in your country? In my country, grandparents hold a special place within the family structure. They are often seen as pillars of wisdom, passing down cultural traditions, values, and stories to younger generations. Grandparents provide a nurturing environment, offering guidance, love, and care to their grandchildren. They often act as a bridge between generations, promoting familial harmony and preserving family heritage. Who do you think should be responsible for the care of the elderly, the family, or the government? The responsibility for the care of the elderly is a shared one, involving both the family and the government. While families play a crucial role in providing care, love, and support to their elderly members, the government should also provide necessary infrastructure, policies, and support systems to ensure the well-being of the elderly population. It is a collective effort that requires collaboration between families, communities, and the government to ensure the elderly receive proper care and quality of life. Why is the number of joint families decreasing in modern times? The decreasing number of joint families in modern times can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, urbanization and the pursuit of better educational and career opportunities often lead individuals to migrate to cities, resulting in family members living apart. Additionally, changing societal values and the rise of individualism have led to a preference for nuclear families, where individuals seek more independence and privacy. Economic factors and the increasing cost of living have also made it challenging for extended families to live together under one roof. While joint families still exist, the trend of smaller, nuclear families has become more prevalent in modern times.